All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Lions Elixir. Today, we're going to be doing one of the best things I ever sprayed. It smells so good, so sweet, so delicious. And I'm not talking about overpoweringly sweet, but it's just so fresh. It made me spray it all day and I couldn't barely make it through the day without respraying the top notes. So let's find out what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, that's right. Joe Milano Wildcard, you know, my new favorite scent, but let's get into the video. All right, what it do, y'all? We back with another video today. So today we're gonna be doing Joe Milano House of Spades Wildcard. Now this one has actually been out for a while. Now, like I said, I'm very brand new to this house and I'm a fan, but I'm very confused when it comes to Joe Milano's website. Now, when I did go to Joe Milano's website, I found a lot of things that were old as dust. Very old. Maybe it's old site or old build. Maybe I went to the wrong website. There were a lot of things that were 220s, 250s, I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I'd buy that for $1.
Bruh, how's this supposed to be affordable to people? I'm not spending $220 on this bottle. I'm like, maybe this is just not updated. This is expensive. I'm like, nah, I wouldn't purchase yours. I would go straight to a discounter. So that's what I would recommend to you guys. So if you go buy anything, go there to a discounter. Now, when it comes to Joe Milano, I was also very confused. Because when I looked up Wildcard, it gave me like Baccarat Rouge DNA of one they did. And then it gave me Wildcards and I'm looking and I'm even searching through AI and I'm looking through websites and the Fragrantica and other websites, forums. It's like, I think they did different iterations of Wildcard. I could be wrong, but like I'm brand new, so I don't know. I think they did different iterations of this. So if you are looking for Wildcard, just be careful and look out for that if you're trying to get this one with the notes I'm going to read you today. But when it comes to Joe Milano Paris, I do not have a tester sprayer down here or strip, so the arm will be the sprayer. So when it comes to this is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Now, this is very, very fresh, very fresh. You can tell it's very bergamot heavy, independent. Now, as you can see, the sprayer comes out as very steam-like. Now, it's very strong too. So if you spray too much, you might choke a little bit, but it's a good, you know, I'm not even gonna make that joke. I was gonna say it's good kind of choking, but choking's never good. But when I did spray it, it reminded me of like a fresh shower that you just step out of with all the steam just coming out and just touching your body and just moisturizing it. And it just feels good when that pure essence of you just stepping out and that mist just comes out right behind you like you're some fucking magical damn creature. That's what this reminded me of. Unlike Giorgio Armani's sprayer that shot out like a high pressure fucking hose, this one was a nice sprayer. Now I do gotta recommend when you do spray this, do be a little closer to the skin since it is a mist. It's like, it feels like it's the wrong kind of pressurized kind of spray. Like, you know, kind of like Marwa's sprayer. It's just like, psh, psh. It's like, you need to take that pressurized nozzle off and just let the shit just burst out. Fuck the fine mist is nice, but I need this shit to stick to my body. So just remember guys, when you're spraying this, get kind of close. You know, just have the bottle right here. Just have it like a couple of inches away. Boom, 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 and just spray away. I'd rather have wet spots there, and here we go again with the nasty. I'd rather have the wet spots there than just a fine mist just brushing past on your skin and nobody can smell anything. But anyways, when you smell this, it is very fresh. That bergamot is just hitting to the T. You won't find anything better. Now, basically, I'm gonna have to go over the notes because I can't remember when I read them on the last one, but all I pick up is bergamot is so strong. It's just the freshness, and it is very overpowering if you have like in a room and you don't have a window open or some kind of breeze. Yeah, just back a little bit, walk away, and it'll still be in the room. I remember when I sprayed this, when I was just wearing some on the weekend, and I sprayed it and the producer walked around in the room. She's like, did you just spray something? I'm like, No, I sprayed that like 30 minutes ago. That's how predominant it was still in the air. But anyways, guys, let's jump into the notes and see if you guys can guess them, because I can't. I just remember bergamot. Hey guys, it's me again, Juju. Want to say thank you guys for subbing to the channel and getting us to 82. Hopefully we can get to that 100 and we can start our next giveaway, because like I said, we start small, we work our way up. Like I said, our KW had won that I Will by Giorgio Armani. So maybe you can be the next one to win the next big prize, but in order for you to have that or do that, you gotta like, you gotta share, and you gotta subscribe, because we gotta keep going to actually get to 100. So once we get there, I'll let you guys know how it's gonna work, probably the same. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. I like that thing. Don't forget to hit it. Remember, hit it to all, not personalized, because you need to get every video that we post. And remember, we post Wednesday through Saturday. Let's jump into these notes, and you know where we get them from, fragrantica.com. The busiest site nobody can ever get through, because it's loaded and bloated. Anyways, for the top notes, we have flowers, bergamot, a lot of bergamot, coriander, we have ambroxan, we have apple, vanilla. We do have base notes. We got those too. If y'all like those, we got woody notes. I mean, that could be any damn wood. Tonka bean and ambergris. Now, if you don't know what ambergris is, that's that stuff when supposedly that a whale eats something that it wasn't supposed to eat. It could be squids, it could be anything in the sea that it can't properly digest. So what it'll do is it'll run through its digestion system. It'll put a thick kind of coat, I want to say fat or fluid over it. And then all of a sudden, you know, the whale poops it out. That's your ambergris. I think ambroxan is actually the chemical version of that made by men, but ambergris is basically whale shit. Didn't know that. Now you know. But yeah, I just ruined it for me, but it still smells goddamn good. Anyways, but as you dip into these top notes, bergamot is going to be the main thing that holds this thing together. Like, I don't think, maybe it's just not my nose picking up, but I don't really smell flowers in there, I guess. It's just pure ass freshness. Now, that is going to last majority of this fragrance. And I mean majority, I mean majority. You are always going to smell that through the top, the dry down, or as the dry down goes down, the middle notes and the bottom. Just remember that. And when you dip into about, I'll say 2 to 3 hours, you do start getting a bit of that apple. And it kind of reminds me of, well, I did Dua, the brand that makes dupes. It reminded me of Lafayette Street kind of when I smelled theirs. It's not like so much like an apple pie, but it's like a sweet, fresh kind of green apple to me. It has like not so much sour, but it's like when they're actually sweet and actually kind of good, and kind of like a candy apple. That's what it is. That I couldn't think of. Kind of like a candy apple in the middle of that, but the bergamot still has a whole fume and gaze around that. So it's just like, you can't just get in there and smell, ooh, that smells like candy caramel apple. No, it's like the bergamot still surrounds it with fumes, and you get bits of hints of that, hits and hints. I can't talk tonight. You get a little bit of that creeping through. And then and I would say the more caramel kind of smell is that vanilla that's kind of tied to it. So I don't know why I keep switching voices tonight. Might be tired, my mates. But it's that vanilla that kind of grasps onto it. It has like this caramel, kind of sweet, kind of vanilla smell. Let's not make it complicated. But as you hit those bottom notes, I've never smelt tonka bean itself, so I always imagine tonka bean smelling kind of like vanilla. So I can't really explain that smell to you, or the coriander up top, but the woody notes. This is where that caramel apple kind of smell comes, and then it hits the bottom with the woody notes, and it kind of blends more into that vanilla kind of smell, but always still with a hint fresh smell of bergamot. But by that time, the full dry down comes towards the end, and this is going to be a woody vanilla scent kind of smell. It smells better than Giorgio Armani I Will. Now this scent did woody and vanilla right when it blends down. And I know they're in 2 different base tiers, but this one actually does it so good. And it's like, even at the bottom, like with that bergamot, it kind of gives me like a a barbershop kind of talcum powder kind of smell. And it's not bad. It blends beautifully and blends well, but it does give me that kind of smell. All right, when it comes to longevity for Joe Milano Paris Wildcard. When it comes to this is gonna be real simple. This is gonna be about 5 to 6 hours. Now what was that? 5 to 6 hours. I couldn't get enough of this. I kept spraying it all day. That was my problem. I could never let it get past the first kind of note until I had to sit my ass down. It'd be like an hour go by. I'd be like, now I need to smell that fresh bergamot again. 2 hours go by, it's drying down, it smells nice. But you know I'm outside, I'm hot and I'm sweaty. And I'm hitting it, I'm hitting it all day. I got about 2 compliments off this, so about 2. But like this, they say I smell very fresh and I smell very good. And I smell like I'm clean. I was like, no, stay away from me, but I ain't clean. Girl, I can't get dangerous like that. It ain't worth all that.
I'm in danger.
Anyways, 5 to 6 hours. I know it's kind of average. You might get more on your clothing. You could even boost it up to 7, like I said, but 5 to 6 max on the skin, and then about 7 all the way with the clothes. All right, when it comes to seasons for Joe Milano Paris Wildcard, I know I'm holding it wrong. When it comes to seasons, this is gonna be a summer, this is gonna be a spring, and you might even work your way into the back end of kind of fall. Now, if you wanna go past that, it really doesn't make any sense to me to smell that fresh in the wintertime, but hey, you define whatever you want to define. But in my recommendations, this is going to be a summer scent and spring scent that you want to save. You want to save for that because it just smells so good and so fresh. And I would think in the winter, you probably want more heavier smells to project out. But anyways, summer, spring. Okay, guys, when it comes to price for Joe Milano's Wildcard, now if you do pick this up, do not go to the website from his website unless you are really trying to buy retail price, which could be up to about 200 and some to 250 to maybe low 100s, and I think that would be even pretty rare on that site. So go to discounters like Joma Shop, Fragrance Net, Fragrance X if they have it. I did see online that if you get the 30 ml like I kind of got, you can get it for about $45. Now if you go bigger than that, full size, you will be paying from about $75 to $80 maybe with this. Somewhere floating in between there, you'll get about 75 to 80. So like I said, it's worth it. If you guys just want to go small, get the 30 ml, that's fine. Like I said, if you have a lot of fragrances, you can rotate, then you'll come back to this. But if you really need the bigger size, 75 to $80, guys. All right, unfortunately, this is the end of the video for when it comes to Joe Milano Paris Wildcard. Unfortunately, this is the end. Now, this one is a highly recommended one for me, and we got to start getting some rating system on here, but this is highly recommended. You guys need to pick this up. You need to have it. Please put it in your collection, whether you get the big size or the small size. You want to smell that freshness. You want to smell that bergamot. You want to smell that apple. You want to smell that vanilla. You want to smell that, I should say, kind of caramel apple smell like you have in the fall. And you want to have them woody notes smelling on you good. And you will get compliments with this because it just smells so fresh and good. Anyways, guys, I'm not going to drag this out. Pick this up. You'll love it. Go to a discounter. Don't buy it from the Joe Milano Paris website. And we love you guys. And we'll see you next time. Remember, Wednesday through Saturday, we're watching you, watching us. So you better watch me. Anyways, we're out, guys. And that's this video.